Following a 1-9 season from a very youthful roster last year, the DeSoto Dragons football team returns a much stronger team this season. They also have a new head coach in Doug Baker, who has been the offensive coordinator for many years. Baker says he thinks this will be a sound team this year.
You can expect to see a team that has been stressed fundamentals, a team that has the physicality nature to the game. It's something that we've preached to the kids quite a bit, is being physical, being aggressive, and a team that hopefully goes out there and executes on every down.
The Dragons returned 7 starters on offense and 6 on defense. Senior Matt Zarillo will return as running back. Senior Devin Rotter moves into the backfield after spending the last 2 years starting on the offensive line. Baker says his body has changed and adds strength as a fullback.
Kind of slimmed down, has been a little more athletic, really did a great job this spring in our track and field. Really went out there and competed. Maybe didn't throw the best or run the best, but worked his rear end off to the point where we're getting a look at him in the backfield.
If the season started during training camp, the Dragons would have had a sophomore at quarterback. However, Baker says that spot is still up for competition. In fact, during the regular season, Baker hopes to have a starting lineup that may change from week to week based on who earns it in practice.
It's one of those things where I believe that whoever's best that week is going to be the individuals who will start, and that breeds competition. And that's basically what it is on Friday. It's a competition versus somebody else. So if we continue to foster and develop that competition throughout the week, I think it's going to help us better on Fridays.
The Dragons won only 1 game last season. Devin Rotter, who moves to the backfield and returns as a senior, thinks they'll be much better this season.
It feels a lot different. I mean, a lot of us have more experience, more skill, so it's a lot better. I mean, we've come a long way from last year. We're leaps ahead of where we were last year, so I expect a good season this year.
Senior Clay Thomas, who returns as an end, thinks they have better leadership this year.
From years past, there hasn't been a whole lot of leaders on the team. And we've come together and we've realized that, and we're all stepping up.
And Rotter thinks that leadership will equal more wins.
Being a leader actually helps the team itself. If you have leaders on the team, your team will grow and become better. So leaders actually make the team better.
Baker, who takes over as head coach in place of Bob Thompson, began his career as the offensive line coach in Thompson's first year and has been the offensive coordinator every year since. He says he's still learning about all the things involved with being a head coach.
There's a lot of different duties that pull you in different directions, whether it be working with the administration here at the school, working with the kids, the coaching staff. And it's time consuming. Not saying that I did not know that before, but it's just one of those things that you really don't get a great grasp of until you're in this position.
DeSoto begins their season at home against Pacific. You can hear that game on KJFF and KJEF Web TV. Reporting for Regional Radio Sports, I'm Tommy Self.